So, Oregon had a severe drug problem, so they enacted some new laws. How do you think that went? I found an article in the Post Millennial. It says Oregon sees massive spike in overdoses 1 year after decriminalizing hard drugs. Wait, they decriminalized them and there's overdoses? Hold on, let's check this out. A year since a ballot measure in Oregon decriminalized the use of hard drugs, the state's overdose rate has skyrocketed, leaving behind a larger drug problem and no solutions. Wait, this was supposed to solve the drug problem and be a solution. Something must have gone wrong. Measure 110, which came into effect in February of 2021, was designed to provide relief to drug users looking to break their substance abuse by making it easier to seek help without incurring severe legal penalties. For those found in possession of substances like heroin, cocaine, meth, and more, Measure 110 created a maximum $100 fine and removed the felony or misdemeanor charges in most cases. It also allocated $300 million for public health resources intended to help users break their addictions. All right. Well, I think they had a pretty good goal. I think they have a good idea. So you don't want to take people and stigmatize them. Like let's say that drug addiction is a mental health problem. Okay, we'll work under this premise. Drug addiction is a mental health problem. So these people need help. Okay, good, great. They've decriminalized it so that if you get caught using drugs, you don't get a felony. Okay, great. Okay, you can make a mistake and get back on with your life. Okay, and they're going to offer $300 million for public health resources to help people get clean and kick the habit. So far, sounds good. I'm on board. At the time of the measure's implementation, Oregon was on the edge of experimental policies designed to address the country's drug problem. Many states across the U.S., though skeptical, looked with curiosity at Oregon's bold strategy. But just 1 year later, it has become increasingly clear the law has been nothing short of tragic. Shemia Fagan, Oregon's Secretary of State, told Blaze News the unintended consequences have only deepened the problem. Oh no. Oh, that was unintended. Well, they said it right there. Unintended consequences. Holy moly. When the voters of Oregon passed Measure 110, we did so because it was a change of policy in Oregon to improve the lives of people, to improve our communities, and in the years since, we haven't seen that play out. Instead, in many communities in Oregon, we've seen the problem with drug addiction get worse, Fagan said. The problem is worse in some areas than others, mainly taking a toll on the western, more populated areas of the state. Grants Pass, a small town in Josephine County, has seen a 700% jump in overdoses and a 120% increase in deaths, according to the state's representative Lily Morgan. Oh, well, there's two ways of looking at this. One is, oopsie, an unintended consequence, and the other is, holy shit, a 700% jump in overdoses? Oh, they have made a horrible, horrible mistake. How long do we wait before we have an impact that we're saving lives? Well, I would have to speculate that with a 700% jump in overdoses and a 120% increase in deaths, well, you don't have to wait much longer. All the people with drug problems will be dead. Is that your goal? I'm not sure. According to the Oregon Health Authority and their 2022 opioid overdose public health surveillance update on May 19th, opioid overdose deaths have become sequentially worse in the past 3 years. When you take a problem and you remove all social consequences and punishments, there is no longer the desire to stop doing that thing. For those of you that have kids, if a kid steals a cookie and you don't tell him stop stealing cookies, they're going to steal another cookie. And then the next day they steal 2 cookies. And then the next day they steal 5 cookies. Well, there's no punishment, and kids love cookies. I mean, I know this is an oversimplified argument, but is it wrong? It seems like in Oregon, they said, oh, stop doing cocaine. No, wait. Okay, it's fine. If you do cocaine, we won't get mad. Do more cocaine? Okay, fine. Do a life-threatening overdose amount of cocaine? Hey, it's still not a felony. You're not going to get punished, so I guess go ahead and we'll see what happens. That's their policy. Hey, Oregon, you guys are winning. Good job. Oh, and by the way, you stole $300 million from your taxpayers for this. You guys in Oregon, you might want to rethink your choices because your enemies, they're not in Russia and China. You've elected them. So all you residents of Oregon, if you honestly believe this was an unforeseen circumstance, stay. Keep voting for who you're voting for. They are doing what you want. For everyone else, vote differently, leave, or stop complaining. Oh, and one last thing. Hit that subscribe. I promise I won't steal $300 million from you.